we finally get to see just how strong the commissioners actually are. What's up, y'all? It's your man, that dude, bringing you guys another video. I'm giving out subscriptions down below. Go click that button. I'd appreciate it. The God of High School, episode 7. In this episode, we learn exactly how the team battles are going to work in the national tournament. And so, unfortunately, it is not how I hoped it will be. It's not like a 3-on-3 team battle. It's more of a series of 1v1 battles, and the first team to get 2 victories wins. I think that is not as appealing as just a true 3-on-3 like team versus team kind of battle. I think 3-on-3 allows for a lot more strategy. It allows for like some really cool visuals. Like, imagine what Jin and Han could be doing if they were fighting together at the same time. I think it brings in like team chemistry and all that kind of stuff more. It really does just allow for a lot more strategy. If you're all fighting at one time, okay, is somebody our tank, or somebody like our one who deals the most damage, or somebody like, you know, there's so much stuff that it allows the show to bring in and factor into it. But that's not what we're getting so far right now. Right now it's just, you know, a series of 1v1 fights, and the first team to 2 victories wins the match. Hopefully that changes in the future, but right now, I mean, it was still cool to see, and I like that they managed to find a way to keep Han and Yu like important to the show. But it's not a true team versus team battle that I was hoping for. The commissioners are pretty freaking strong, like especially the green hair guy. Like, so far we haven't really gotten that much of a glimpse of what they can do. Like, I thought we might get a chance to see just how strong they are when the green hair commissioner was set to fight Jin, but we didn't really get an actual match. But in this episode, we get to see the commissioners unleash their power, and we get to see them like really display how strong they are. And these people are pretty freaking powerful. Like, so far in the show, we've only been told how strong they are. In this episode, we actually get to see it, and that's important because these people have to be strong if they're the moderators of the tournament, and we get to see how strong the participants in the tournament are. The people who are moderating the tournament have to be even more powerful to keep everybody in control. And so this is really just important to see this fight, to see how strong they are. It goes a long way to adding some more believability that this organization is like throwing this tournament and like controlling all these fighters. As much as I don't like the idea of the supernatural abilities becoming more prominent in the show, and the show shifting away from, you know, the pure martial arts, I gotta admit that fight between the commissioners and Nox was fucking dope. Like, the action was every bit as fluid as we come to expect from this show, and the characters' use of their abilities made for some really cool visuals, like the shifting camera angles, characters like really flying around and swinging their weapons, and some energy blasts and that kind of stuff. Made for some great visuals, and it was fun to see. And if this is what we can expect going forward when it comes to these abilities, I can't really complain all that much about the show shifting away from martial arts. But deep down, I do hope that martial arts still remains as prominent as it has been. But I really can't complain about anything this episode gave us so far as like action-wise. That was really cool to see. Like I said, the action was well choreographed and it was fluid, and the visual was really cool. The characters like flying around and shooting energy blasts and like their little monsters and everything, those spirit, whatever things they conjure out of their bodies, whatever things those things are called, was cool to see. Like, I have no complaints about that action scene. Another good episode from the God of High School. Like, earlier in the episode when we get to see the 3-on-3 battle with Jin, Han, and Yu fighting the other team, it was kind of nice to see that Han and Yu had to save the day. Jin tried to bring out some new technique where he like taps some pressure points or whatever and brings out some lane potential, and didn't work out. He gets stomped down. So that was funny. That's some nice comedy there. And it was Han and Yu who had to come in and save the day. If they hadn't won their matches, their team would not have advanced. And so even though Jin is our most prominent character, you know, Jin is not all powerful. Jin can't be beaten. We see that Jin can't be beaten, even though if he's really beaten due to his own fault, not really how strong his opponent is, he can be beaten. And Han and Yu had to come in and really save the day. Again, another good episode. The fight between Nox and the commissioners, I have zero complaints about that. Again, good visuals, fluid action, and some nice character scenes with the commissioners. You get to see them talk a little more, open up more. You get to see a little more what their characters are like. And that's pretty much it. All there to talk about in this episode. Like, again, the 3 versus 3 team battles aren't what I would like them to be, but that's entirely possible. That could change in the future of the show, so I'm not going to harp on that too much right now. And I'll give the show a chance to see exactly how it's going to have those mechanics work out. But other than that, I can't think of anything else to talk about for this episode, so I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments, and if you're so inclined, subscribe. I would appreciate it. See you guys in the next one.